Hello, everyone. Welcome to FSEN Daily. I am your host, Steve Howard. We got a good show for you guys here. It's been a couple of weeks. I know we kind of took a knee here for the last part of April to re-energize ourselves and to get back into this thing. And there's a lot going on here in the borderland. Even though we're getting close to the end of the school year, there is still a lot going on with everything from flag football to softball playoffs to even baseball. I mean, there's a lot going on here in the borderland. We're going to jump and touch some of that and put out a couple of things, new initiatives that we have going on here as well here at FSEN at the Howard Family Media Group. So without further ado, let's jump into this thing and see what we got going on. So what's next? We got Region 19 girls flag football, folks. They're in week 2 here. You can see some of the scores ticking through. Had games yesterday. A lot of competition going on there. Teams from all over the borderland playing. So it's about, I think, around 37 high school teams that are playing. Great opportunity for these young ladies to get out there and show what they can do. I mean, flag football is a ever-growing sport, and the borderland is one of those places where we're kicking that thing off, and they're really trying to make an impact and make a difference. And so as you continue to see flag football go to college and even into the Olympics, I mean, you're going to see more and more young ladies getting out there, ripping that ball and getting at it and showing what they can do on the field. It's not tackle, but, hey, they still putting on some moves. And so kudos to those young ladies out there. We're going to get out there, if not this week, next week for sure, to get some highlights and kind of show you guys what's going on here in the borderland. But we will also start doing a lot more coverage of this because we think these young ladies deserve it. And as you can see, there's a lot of games. I think there were 16 games last night. There's another probably 16 tonight. And then even they play on Thursday as well. So 3 days of games, and we'll definitely continue to put those scores out as we get them and show you guys what's going on for sure. Up next, we want to look at softball playoffs. And we have to give a shout out to Del Valle on being the last remaining softball team here in the borderland playing. They'll be playing against Grapevine High School on Saturday, May the 10th. That time is to be determined. But this Del Valle team is led by some underclassmen, I guess you could say. From the plate, they're led by freshman Andrea Salcido, 547 average, 15 home runs, 51 runs scored, and 75 RBIs from a freshman, folks. She's putting in that work. She's doing her thing. And then on the mound, they're led by Remy Barron. I just told her name. I just gave her a whole new name. Remy Barron, 8-3 record on the mound, 3.75 ERA, 49 Ks. But we wanted to shout out Del Valle girls on making it to the regional semifinals. And so we wish you guys the best of luck and look forward to what you guys have in store for us. So next we want to look at baseball. And there is a host of teams playing across the borderland in the area around, starting with Coronado versus Byron Nelson. That game is scheduled for Friday. First game, best 2 out of 3 series. So they'll play Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday at 11, and if necessary, they'll play at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Then you got El Dorado versus Amarillo, game scheduled for Thursday, 5 p.m. They'll play Friday at 12 p.m., and if necessary, they'll play Friday at 4 p.m. Next up, we got Americas versus Lubbock Cooper. This game is scheduled for Friday. They play at 6 p.m., and then their second game will be Saturday at noon. And if necessary, they'll play Saturday at 2:30 p.m. So, again, good luck to them. Next up, we got Horizon versus versus Cooper. And Cooper High School, and they're scheduled to play Thursday. Game time to be determined. They haven't put that schedule out yet, so we'll continue to check that and put that out as we get that information. Then we got Del Valle versus Wiley. Again, Thursday, to be determined. Just like all these 5A Division 1 and Division 2 games. Well, the Division 2 games are to be determined as far as the times. We'll get those as they update the site. Isleta and play Seminole on Thursday. Time to be determined as well. And then the same thing will be for this next game, Mountain View versus West Palms. It'll be to be determined as well. We want to make sure we put these teams out, let you guys know that they are playing, highlight some of their players, and show the matchups. Now, next up, we've got Riverside. Riverside will be playing Pampa. That game is scheduled for Thursday, 6 p.m. Second game will be Friday at noon, and if necessary, they'll play Friday at 3 p.m. And then the last game in the Borderland is Clint versus Randall. They will play on Friday at 6 p.m. First game. Second game will be on Saturday at noon, and the third game will be on Saturday at 3 p.m. if necessary. So all these are the best 2 out of 3 series, so that third game is only if necessary. And so that's going to be our sports wrap up here from the Borderland. And now let's kind of look at what we got going on. What's next? So one of the initiatives that we want to kick off here is we want to start highlighting some of the small businesses here. And so we're going to kick that off this Wednesday. We sat down we actually did the interview last night with C&P Celebrations LLC. And so we will air that episode tomorrow during our FSEN Daily show. We'll cut into that. Great conversation highlighting this small business. Enjoyed doing the interview. Look forward to doing more of these. So if you're a small business out there, want to come on the platform, talk about what you got going on, the floor is there. We've set up a form to where you can go in and register, pick a day. We do the interview, and again, we're going to run these on Wednesdays, and so it's going to be Entrepreneur Wednesdays. Definitely looking forward to kicking it off, and much more. Nextly, we're bringing back not bringing back because we never went away. It's just time. We're going to start doing the BSR coaches and player interviews starting real soon. And so we've started reaching out to some of the players. Love to get you guys on the platform. Definitely want to highlight some of the top players here and use our platform to help them if they need the help, but also to let them tell their story. One of the things that we found that is you do this is the best teacher is learning from somebody else's experience. And so seeing how some of these high-level players that we have in the Borderland have navigated their recruitment is definitely one of the things that we want to push and we look forward to. And then we got some other things that are going to be coming on the platform as well. But that's it for today. Quick, down and dirty brief on what's going on here in the Borderland. Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch us again tomorrow for FSEN Daily. Peace.